Well, we stay on Poland Avenue. That takes us into South Avenue. Then we cross the Mahoning onto Wood Street, and that's where the arena's supposed to be.
And Johnny Copa. Look, if this guy's so important, how come you never mentioned him before?
It's been a lot of years, you know, 10, 11.
Well, I hope it's worth it. You know, Youngstown is not exactly on our course.
Look, if somebody said to you you could take a detour to see Caesar or Napoleon, wouldn't you take that detour? Caesar, Napoleon, those are the big guys you met in books. Me, I met my own kings, face to face in the back alleys. Who's Napoleon compared to Tony Gardella, the first guy that closed both my eyes with one punch? Who's Caesar compared to Flip Mahoney, the guy that knocked out my baby teeth? Those were the kings, my kings. Those were the tough guys that walked down the streets like dinosaurs. But compared to Johnny Copa, they were nothing, nowhere. He put them all down. It says in the paper here that Johnny fights this Friday. And that's something I gotta see. Yeah? That's Johnny, all right. Oh, boy, where do you see him in action?
I'll get the tickets.
It's like lightning coming out of the ground. Boom! He's got a left hook. You know, never quits, no matter where you move. It's right in your eye. And a right cross, just like the A train coming in 125th Street.
He's a ham and egger. He's a push-faced bum.
You got a big mouth.
Big mouth, big money. They're a match set. I say Copa's a bag of oats. What do you say?
I say he's a giant killer.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like for how much?
How much you got on you?
Oh, wait a minute.
Come on, just count it, count it.
You said yourself you haven't seen him in 10 years.
Look, will you just give me what you got?
$100.
It's 130, okay?
If you want to see the fight, that means we got to buy tickets. Now, the fight's Friday. That means we got to get a room and meals for 2 days.
Johnny will put us up and he'll get us free tickets to the fight, and we have a job in Kinsman, so don't worry, we'll make out. Okay, here's mine. Where's yours, big mouth? I take Johnny, you take the other guy, even money.
Oh, wait a minute. Who's going to hold the money? So you got a problem that's insoluble, so you keep your $130 and we'll keep our $100.
No, wait a minute, I got an idea. We'll go to the post office and make out a money order with my name and yours, big mouth. That way the cashier will have to have both of us endorse it.
Right. Real bright. So, see you at the post office, huh? Downtown.
Fastest money we ever made.
Maybe.
What do you mean, Todd? This guy's great. Where do you see both fists? Boom! The first time I met Johnny, I was 9 years old. It was on 12th Street, over on the east side. I hear this voice that says, "Hey, Jackson, you want to fight?" I turn around, and this kid's standing there. He's older than I am, a little kid that looks sort of like he's missed lunch. And he's got these 4 scuffed-up boxing gloves, and they're hanging there with strings. And I say, "Yeah, I haven't had a fight all day long," so I said, "Great." So I follow him up the alley into this lot, which is next to the ice house. Yeah. And right there, he's got a boxing ring with sticks and strings, and he's got an old laundry bag with sand in it with hollows where he was punching, and he's got a skip rope and an old beat-up alarm clock. And, you know, it's real business-like. So he lets me choose the gloves, and I check his gloves for rocks, and I don't figure him, no rocks. Anyway, we get in the ring, and he sets the alarm for 3 minutes, calls time, and we square off. Well, he dances towards me, and all of a sudden I get a mouthful of leather, and he drops me quick. But real class. I mean, like the Marquis of Queensberry. He steps back and he starts counting. 1, 2, 3. Well, I keep coming at him. I'm mad, but I can't take him apart because I can't lay a glove on him. So he starts putting combinations together, and the last thing I remember, he's counting to 10, and I wake up and I discover I'm drinking. Oh. He was on the side of the Angels, that Johnny Copa. when he was 16. He's Golden Gloves champ. And he turned pro. He was a real comer. He was just beautiful to watch. Like juice, something off a high-tension wire. He went on tour. And then every once in a while I'd get a letter from him. From Memphis, New Orleans, Chicago. Going straight up to First Division, the big time. You know how it is when somebody you know has got it made and you haven't, you let go of them. And sort of leaves you behind. So, well, Johnny and I, we lost touch. But our money's on a good boy, Todd. The best I ever knew.
Well, if he was good enough to take you, Tiger, I guess he could take this Otto, whatever the name was on the poster. Okay?
Okay.
There, that wraps it up. Okay, honey, let's go.
Good luck, Otto.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Look for us in the morning paper, champ.
Okay, Chopper. It's not all flash bombs and beauty contest winners. Let's mix it up a little, huh?
Say, isn't that the fella on the poster, that Otto?
Pot chatter. Johnny O'Berry.
Well, just explain to me what this fella's doing on the floor. You know, tell me again what a bum Otto is. Tell me that all he's got is a rockabye punch in the head like a hammer.
You just explained it. Strictly no class. Come on. Is Johnny Coper around?
Well, you don't see him here, do you?
No, I don't see him here. All I see around here is hamburger. I should have known better. He wouldn't work out in a dump like this. Come on, let's go, Todd.
You know, he didn't mean that the way it sounded.
The way it sounded will get him thrown out of here.
He's an old fighter. You know what I mean.
He don't look so old to me.
Inside, he's all busted up. Punchy. Actually, it's a very sad case. He used to work out with Johnny Copa. Now all he wants out of life is one last word with his old pal. Get the picture?
Well, why didn't he say so? You get more with a carrot than you get with a club. Copa's over at the Crown Hotel.
Thanks.
Copa done that to him?
Oh, yeah. You know, Copa's a real egg beater. I feel sorry for Otto. Boom! Thanks.
Are you sure he said the Crown Hotel?
That's what he said.
Well, I don't get it. Johnny always travels first cabin. There must be a convention in town, and I guess it's all he could get.
Yeah?
Is Johnny around?
Yeah?
No, you see, that's a question. You answer questions with answers, not another question.
Who wants him?
I'd like to surprise him.
You don't surprise easy.
Well, look, can we come in? I mean, I'm an old pal of Johnny's from 10 years ago, maybe more. 12th Street and the East Side.
He's sleeping. You want to wake him up? Okay with me.
Maybe he's tired. I guess I'll just sort of let him wake up in his own time. Besides, my buddy and I here, we're no rush, right, Todd?
Yeah. Are you his manager? Trainer.
Hey, listen, does he need his sleep or can I wake him now?
Kid, I pick up $100 a go and per diem. I wrap his hands, I rub him down, I hand him his water bottle, I stitch him when he gets cut. His nursemaid I ain't. And I ain't paid for the big decisions, like should you or shouldn't you wake him up. What do I care? Go in and clobber him with an axe if you feel like it.
How'd you like to stop cutting paper dolls? Get up off the floor and say what you just said again?
There's no percentage in it.
Hi, Scully. You awake yet?
Ring a bell, he'll come out fighting.
I got the job.
For 2 days they'd hire you?
They need extra girls. No wonder. I don't think Johnny's going to like the costume they want me to wear. But it's dark in there. It's only for 2 days. They expect a lot of extra business with the fight Friday night. They're hiring an extra bartender and... Hi.
Hi.
Are you from the newspapers? Johnny would love to be interviewed.
I don't know. I'm an old friend of Johnny's.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Well, I'd like to surprise him.
Wait right there.
The shoe people can get up a pretty good catalog, too. They use heavier paper than the travel people.
What'd you say out there? Yeah. Ooh, somebody out there?
I see you.
Wait a minute. Who are they?
I don't know.
Hey, Johnny. It's been a long time, Johnny.
Buzz? Buzz Murdoch?
Yeah.
You're going to get a punch in you. Up like that.
Kid, you're a sight for sore eyes.
So are you,
You
Johnny.
know, it's like today, just like it's this morning, and nothing's changed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Suze, I want you to meet the greatest kid in the world, my old friend, Buzz Murdoch. What do you say, kid? Huh? Is that right, Buzz?
Those were the days, Johnny.
Yeah. 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 Those were the days.
Hey, Johnny. Johnny, I'd like you to meet my friend, Todd.
I can.
Hello, Johnny.
Do you remember how Mama used to grow the oregano right out the kitchen window, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna have a celebration. We'll find us a little joint and fix us up a big bowl of rigatoni al dente, huh? Scully. Oh, you know where we can find a place like that, huh?
This ain't Palermo, Johnny.
Yeah, so.
So I've been here before with Nick Bastoni. Nick went nuts here, looking for a good plate of spaghetti.
I like that, huh? Full of lousy bricks.
Hey, Johnny, I don't believe him. I don't know where you got this character, but I know where he belongs, in the closet, not in your corner.
Scully.
Yeah, Scully.
The kid don't like me. But neither does dogs. It's one of them chemical things. Who needs dogs?
Look, Johnny, come on, let's get out of here, man. Come on, be my guest, huh? We'll find you that spaghetti dinner just like Mama made you and...
Susan.
Buzz.
Change of plans, Johnny. We're your guest. Room and board until after the fight Friday night we move out. We're very large in every department except the Treasury.
That figures.
But we bet it all on Johnny.
The whole bundle.
You bet on Johnny.
Yeah, the second time around, I see it all right. Everything except the wings. Pigeon written all over you. How much you go for it?
How bad do you need this bottle holder, Johnny?
They give him to me out of New York. He's on tour all the way to Omaha.
Look, kid, I seen stables of pugs like you come and go. Now, if I feel like laughing at you because you got the brains of an ape, and I seen smarter apes, I'm gonna laugh, see?
Leave him alone, Scully. He's my buddy.
And get him off my back. I already got enough misery playing nursemaid to you. Where's it say in my contract I gotta stand still for deadbeats out of your past? Tell him what kind of a tour we're on. Tell him, champ. From Tank Town to Tank Town. A Bum of the Month campaign. Only who's the Bum of the Month? Not the local boy, no siree. The great Johnny Copa. He's the boy in the icebox. He's the boy with his kisser and the rosin. He brings his name to town. And his carcass. And he goes in fighting. Only he's got no stuff no more. He's all out of juice. But he goes in there and he gets killed. And the local pride and joy, who's looking for a pay night and build-up, he's got a tailor-made with Johnny. Johnny, the opponent. Not a tanker. Just a broken-down has-been who don't know he's through. That's what your old pal is, kid. Just an opponent. Something to bleed a little. Something to knock down. A piece of meat.
Johnny, tell him to shut up.
How about it, Johnny? I'm going out for a steak.
Well, you bet your dose, so you got a right to know. How much money did you put down?
Just $130.
I had it. I'd give it to you. I'd peel it right off and I'd give it to you.
Johnny, listen, you gotta talk to me, Johnny. Johnny, you gotta tell me. Johnny, it wasn't that long ago you were the greatest. What happened, Johnny? What happened?
Well, I can't sweat no more. I can't sweat no more.
Johnny, what you've got, a guy never loses. I don't care if the roof falls in. Johnny, you remember that night at St. Nick's? What was that welter's name? Georgie?
Schultz, Georgie
Right,
Schultz.
Georgie Schultz. Remember it was around the fourth round, and he kept hitting you on the inside with those short rights, and you let him get you on the ropes. You remember? Johnny hit you with everything he had, but I saw it in his eyes. I saw the expression. He knew it. He knew he didn't have what it takes to beat Johnny Copa. You remember? He couldn't get inside you, Johnny, where you live. He couldn't hit that extra place. And you remember you came off the ropes and he was through. Yeah. Well, that's it, Johnny. A guy's got to be born with that. It's a will, not a won't. Yeah, you got to have that extra juice. And you got it. You still got it.
Yeah, I got too many. You know, like Scully says, you know, a guy can get used to anything. He hangs around long enough. So I hang around. I got no complaints. I got no complaints.
What about all the plans, Johnny? What about all the dreams you used to tell me about?
Yeah, I never been in this town before. You know, Scully, he says at night the sky is all lit up, shadows in the clouds. He says it's from the steel mills. He says the clouds act like mirrors, you know? Scully said he as long as they're at it, they should make a steel fighter. No, I don't know. No, I think even steel comes apart a little at a time. Yeah, I guess you might lose a little part in Chicago and then another piece in Birmingham, and you run out of oil in Memphis, and you lose another part in Duluth. And after a while, you begin to forget where you lost it all. What gym, what ring, what shower. You forget what fighter took it away from you or who you gave it to. And you don't smell flowers no more, you just wet leather. And you got no more steel left. I gotta tell Scully, that's a stinking idea. Steel fighter.
Johnny? I'll be late.
Where are you going?
I've got a job, just until we leave on Saturday.
I told you, I don't want you working now. I got enough.
I pay my own way, Johnny.
When will you be back?
Late.
What kind of a job did you get?
Waitress, drinks.
Boy, where?
The Red Pony.
The Red Pony? What kind of a joint's the Red Pony?
It's not a joint. It's the best club in town.
Sue's where? Oh.
They keep the lights down low. They've got a family trade.
Family trade. I'll bet.
I'd walk on nails to stay with you, Johnny.
Why don't we cut out two? We could go right on to Kinsman.
What if 10 years from now I found you on your knees someplace? You think I could say, okay, old buddy, how does the ditch water taste, and just push on? Nah.
Okay, Johnny. So you've been busted up in 1,000 towns, but you're still in one piece. And you're still Johnny Copa. And you're still alive, and there's still tomorrow. Which is a lot more than a lot of other people can say that are gonna die today. Now, the jury's out on you like it's out on all of us every day. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go in that ring Friday night, and you're gonna knock that Otto Palooza right out of his socks. And you're gonna walk away a whole man, a proud man, a winner. And you're gonna wipe out all those bad times with one great last time. And you're gonna quit. You're gonna quit the ring.
Yeah, but how do I make beans?
There are millions of ways to make beans, Johnny, all over the country. We do it. We roam around, we get jobs. We're not bums, we got money in the bank, but we can whistle at anybody.
No, kid, I'm just a flat nose with nothing but my fists.
Johnny, what do you think I am? Johnny, you're not that much older than me. Will you stop talking like an old man? Stop it!
I can't hardly write.
Forget it.
I ain't read a book since the 6th grade. Now, what do you want me to do? What do you think I can get? Shoveling dirt? Yeah. Maybe diving for pearls in some greasy spoon for 30 a week and a fried dinner, me who's made 5,000 in one night? Lots and lots of nights. Now, I don't know who's holding the money. You guys bet on me, but if I were you, I'd find him and I'd hold him up against the wall and get my money back. He had no business taking it from you. Well, kid, it was good seeing you again.
Johnny, we're not leaving town until we find out how it goes for you.
Well, how can it go? I mean, they tell me where to go, and what night's pay night, and how much of the take is mine, and I go in the ring and I go. What's the beef? I mean, somebody's got to be an opponent. The boys left, Scully ain't back. It got lonely.
See, it's dark in here, like I said. Nobody's watching my legs. They're all watching Otto. Why don't you go back and get your rest, huh?
I told you you don't gotta work. As long as I can lift my fist, you don't gotta push drinks.
How old do you think he is?
All right, so I'll buy a ring. All right, Sue, how about that? I'll buy a ring and we'll see a preacher, huh? And then maybe you'll stop with these lousy dives.
Johnny, let's not go into that again. You know all it takes to keep me in. Just a couple of bus tickets.
He sweats good, that boy. Like a winner. I bet he even sleeps like a winner. He doesn't even turn over at night.
How about it, Johnny? Just 2 bus tickets.
To where? There's no Madison Square in Arkansas. Who's looking for me there? Who needs me?
You and me, Johnny. You and me.
I seen you working worse joints than this. Yeah, up in Albany. You know, they, like you say, it's a nice family trade here.
Johnny, this time of year, the peach trees are like powder puffs, and the bass are fat and friendly. And I'd like you to see it that way the first time, Johnny. What the spring does to it. Johnny.
I'll walk over and pick you up. What time you off?
2 o'clock.
Don't ever leave me, Sue, huh?
I don't have the sense, Johnny.
Private game.
We don't want to play.
Look, Todd, I don't go along with this.
Ringside, after the fight, that's when we get together.
We looked up Johnny Copa.
Nowhere, huh? So now you want to call off the bet?
No, we figure you're going to call off the bet.
Now, wait a minute. I said it right out, didn't I? He's a ham and egger, didn't I say that, Mace? Yeah. It's a push-face bump. Those are my very words. But Wolf here, he wasn't buying. All he had to do was pass. All he had to do was admit that he's a stable-worn...
Shut up.
Who asked you to lay your money out?
I wouldn't take the 130 knob. You stuffed it in my pocket. I want the 260, all of it. Friday night, when Johnny paced that local bum of yours into the canvas. Let's get out of here.
Hear that? He said it again.
You cut out. We had enough stuff from you punks already.
Sign the money order.
Out in the alley, okay, you guys? Outside, nothing gets broken, huh?
Throw him out.
Now, wait a minute. I may not agree with calling the bet off, but the first guy that touches him, that's the guy I put in the corner pocket.
You to get hurt anymore, kid. Why don't you get your friend up off the floor and clear out, huh? See you Friday night after the fight, Wolf. And bring another pen. One that writes under canvas.
Okay, get your shirt off so I can look at those ribs. You know what the trouble with the world is? Too many amateurs. Guys like Otto Zemsky. Amateurs can kill you, drag you down. Time was Johnny could have clobbered this guy with a backhand. Next.
I thought this was your first tour with Johnny.
I seen him fight in the old days. I ain't forgot how he was. Guy that clobbered you must have been wearing one of them big rings. Could be he cracked a rib. Okay. Breathe deep and hold till I say.
You don't figure, Scully.
Sure.
Work your hands like a doctor. Doesn't go with the rest of you.
Okay. Let it out easy. Since I'm old enough to stand up, I want to be a doc. But I'm stupid. Who needs a stupid doc? But I got good hands, like you say. So what do? I patch fighters. Okay. You'll live. What do you want from my life? I should look at Johnny and cry real tears, maybe? Would that make me a great guy? I gotta keep separate, see? I can't think about things. You see a cut on your fighter. It's just a cut. It's not the fighter. Otherwise, it wouldn't work. You couldn't stay the distance. Like Johnny. To me, Johnny's a tour. 100 are going per diem, like I told you. You think I didn't try to tell him he was all washed up? But it wouldn't work. He don't listen. Not to me, not even to the girl.
Who is she?
Just a girl, that's all. She follows him around. Stays down the hall every cheap dump we check into. Pays her own way. Asks nothing, takes nothing. Just waits around. Waiting to pick up whatever's left of him when he can't stand up no more. Her folks got a broken down farm somewhere in Arkansas. They hear her till you think it was the near side of paradise. I don't know. Maybe for Johnny and her it would be. But he don't listen. I don't think he hears so good anymore. Now, how about we all get some sleep?
Scully?
Yeah?
How about letting me work the corner with you Friday night?
Why?
Well, the way I see it, he needs a win. He needs a referee to hold up his hand so that he can hold up his head again, so that he can get a clear view on things. And that way maybe I can convince him to quit the ring.
Kid, stop dreaming. Johnny couldn't win if he went up against this local bull with a shotgun. He just ain't got it no more.
All I know is I gotta be in that corner Friday night.
Okay. Don't say I didn't tell you.
Instructions by the Boxing Commission this afternoon. I want you to defend yourself at all times. In the event of a knockdown, I want the fighter that scores the knockdown to go to the neutral corner furthest from him. Now I want you to shake hands now. Come out fighting at the bell. Let's have a good, clean fight.
Go, Johnny. Go.
Come on,
Johnny. Hey, hear me, Johnny. Hear me, Johnny?
Yeah, baby.
Johnny, listen to me. You're not in Youngstown. Not tonight, Johnny.
We're on 12th Street, Johnny, on 12th Street. Just you and me. And we're heading up the alley to the ice house.
Yeah.
The ice house, Johnny. Yeah. That's right, just you and me. You're a sweet punching machine, Johnny. Both hands. Everything on the inside. Straight and hard, Johnny. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
10 seconds. That's it, Johnny. Straight and hard on the inside. Punch! Come on! Johnny, the combinations are working great. Both hands.
Buzz, I don't think I can do it.
What are you talking about, Johnny? You got him going. He's talking to himself. 10 seconds. He's talking to himself. He's got a round left. Stay away from him. Don't take punches with him. Stay away from Johnny.
And the winner by a knockout in 2 minutes and 15 seconds of the third round, Johnny Copa.
I signed it before the ref even started the count.
Listen, you guys have some inside info?
Did you see me in there, baby? Huh? Did you see me in there? Huh?
Oh, baby, how about that? Hey, I was really did you see that last one, Scully? I almost drilled him in half. You know, I could have took him in the first round, you know, but why make a nice boy look bad in front of his own hometown?
You really did. You really did. Hey, listen, Johnny, why don't you get in the shower, huh? We'll take the whole gang out for a feed, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, did Pooch come through?
Yeah.
Look at that.
$260, Johnny. That'll be enough to take you out of the town, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, Johnny, tomorrow we wire New York. And we tell them, send another boy for the rest of this tour. And then you come with us. Todd and I, and we'll get you a job, and you can forget this fight racket once and for all.
What are you talking about? You quit the ring? But you gotta be kidding, boy. I'm a winner. Don't that mean nothing to you? Do you know how long it's been since I've been a winner? Huh? I was great out there tonight. Listen, I won big. Boy, I was great. Listen, what's our next goal, Scully?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, great fight town. Great fight town. Listen, I'm on my way back, boy.
Johnny, wait a minute. Johnny, you didn't win anything tonight. You were fighting on my muscle, flying on my wings.
What's the matter with you, boy? That was me in the ring there getting hit. Me, not you.
Johnny, wait a minute. You beat a green kid. Somebody who couldn't make the preliminaries in New York. Johnny, I'll tell you something. He could have beat you. That's right, Johnny. I held you up. Johnny, your legs are gone. Your style is gone. Your reflexes are shot and your punch is nothing. You outgutted him, that's all. That's right. And because I was screaming in your ear. Okay, you go to Pittsburgh. And you climb in that ring, and I'll tell you where your comeback's going to end up. In Ward 8, in a wheelchair, with a shawl around your neck and a blanket around your legs, and some charity nurse feeding you soup. Because your brains are so beat up, you can't remember how to chew your own food anymore.
You know, Buzz, you're just like all the rest. You won money tonight on Johnny Copa. Everybody wins money on Johnny Copa. I'll give you a hot tip, kid. You double your bet in Pittsburgh.
Hey, Johnny, here's the money. You keep it. You're gonna need it.
Hey!
Scully, tell them to wait a minute, will you? Ask them if they can run me back to the hotel.
What's this one hotel?
Johnny? When I first met you, I didn't know much about fighting, did I? I didn't know what an opponent was, just something on a card, somebody to be knocked down. And, when I found out that that's what you were, I didn't mind. I'd rather love an opponent than a winner because, well, there aren't that many winners, and they don't need the help that the rest of us need. Non-winners. And, I said to myself, I'll help this one. As long as he wants me, I'll help this one. I even let myself believe that you'd come home with me down to Arkansas and marry me and let me have the kids I want. But Johnny, you're not an opponent anymore. You're the one who wants to knock the others down. Except that you're going to knock yourself down. You're going to be your own killer and finish yourself, just like that boy said. I guess I just don't have the courage I thought I did. I guess I love you too much. I just can't stay any longer and see it happen to you. I'm sorry.
Sue!
Sorry, honey.
Bye, Sky.
Scully! Scully! You think that bus station, the one next to the hotel, is still open?
If it ain't, we'll open it.
Gems film presentation from Columbia Pictures. Herbert B. Leonard, executive producer.